everyone, it's Evie here, and today I want to share with you an angelic healing session for changing times. And this is something that I feel like I need for myself, and I feel like there are other people out there who can relate and who could use a healing session like this. So I want to start with picking a number from Angel Numbers by Kyle Gray. And we're just going to set the intention of hearing the message that we most need to hear for our highest and greatest good. And the number that came up is 575. It says, "You are in a magical space. Prepare for the best possible outcome to your current situation as the stars are aligned in your favor." So to me, that's a great sign. That's a great way to start off, because I feel like when we go through changes, at least for me, they're often really scary, and I feel like, oh my God, am I doing the wrong thing? Are bad things gonna happen, or is this gonna work out for the best? And they always work out for the best, even though I worry like crazy. But this feels like really good validation that the changes that are happening are good for us, that good things are going to come from it, even though it feels scary, even though it's different and it might not seem like good things are going to happen. It just feels like, you know what, let's get through this because good things are coming our way. And now I just want to burn some sage and clear the space. And usually I burn Palo Santo, but I just felt like grabbing sage today. And I have this feather wand that I commissioned someone to make for me. And I have been loving it, so I just wanted to share it with you all today. And I feel like it also just brings about the energies from the birds who shed the feathers, that in a way they're helping us as we use their feathers to waft the smoke around. And who couldn't use a little extra help? So just envision the smoke wafting around you, around your home, even your hometown, your city, wherever you are, your energy field, your aura. Just imagine it cleansing away everything that you no longer need, the things that you don't want in your life to continue, and the things that you really don't need. Alright, and now I'm going to pull some cards. I'm using the Starseed Oracle deck this time. I got it fairly recently, and I've been loving the readings I've done with it. I'm still getting to know the deck, but I feel really good using this deck. So I'm just gonna shuffle the deck and see what we need to hear for our highest and greatest good during this time of change and transition in our lives. What messages do we most need to hear? Alright, so I pulled 3 cards. So this first card would be our Strength card. And it says Star Bathing, Light Body, Crystal Grid, Transmission, Activation. And I just love the artwork on these cards as well. So let's see, this being our strength, we could work with crystals. That's always a good thing, something I'm always enjoying. And just tapping into our light body and activating that. When we go through changes, often we are experiencing some sort of activation within us. That maybe this is activating a new chapter in your life. And the person on the card is laying down. So I feel like she's also just taking in the light. So I feel like our strength right now is to relax and allow things to flow through us and see what comes through. Because a lot of times when we go through changes, we might be wanting to control things and like, oh my God, what do I have to do next? But just know that you're in this beautiful space where good things are going to happen, and just relax. Let the light flow through you. Let the divine inspiration come to you, and everything will be okay. And next we have the Heart card, which says, wait, it's not yet time, and things are being woven. So a lot of times when we go through changes, we might want to rush to do something. Like, I have to do this new thing right now. But just take a second to tap into your heart and see what feels right. And know that the divine is weaving plans for you. That something big and beautiful is coming your way, but you don't have to get in your own way. And the image makes me think of like diving in. Like, a lot of times we hear people say, just jump in, just dive in and do the thing. But she looks like she's about to, that she's going to dive in, but for some reason she is stopping and she's looking at what's there and weighing her options. It's not time to dive in yet. Not just yet. Take a moment, tap into your heart, and see what's next. But you don't have to rush into things. You don't have to rush your changes. Just because these changes are scary and they're new and they're different, that doesn't mean we need to rush it and make a mess of things almost. At least that's what I perceive it as when I try to rush something and it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have rushed into that thing. And our challenge card here is Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. So, again, tap into your heart. This is your challenge to know that the universe is with you and that it is guiding you and helping you through these changing times. And that, yeah, you are a child of the cosmos and you have all the knowledge that you need within you already to get through these changes, to learn what your next steps are. And it even feels like creation, even, that you can create your own life, that these changes can go one way or the other depending on how you react, on how you perceive these changes and what it can do for you. Because maybe you want to just go back to the way things were, and that's a feeling that a lot of people feel when it comes to big changes. But I feel like that is the opposite of what we should be doing. That We should know that it's our choice, that we have the power within us to decide what we're going to make of these changes. Or are you going to just lay down and do nothing? Or are you going to ride the wave and let yourself go through it and see what comes out of it? You know, I feel like something big and better is coming for us all. And these changes are temporary. Even though we go through changes all the time, some changes are little, some changes are big, and those big ones can feel really scary. But you will get through it, and things will be great at the end of it. And if it doesn't feel great, it's not the end. And you can choose where you want to go next. Okay, so now I have these aura sprays that I've made. So I want to use these when it comes to the channeling session to help us really connect with our heart centers and connect with the divine. So this aura spray is Divine Connection. Oh, that's kind of blurry. But it's Divine Connection Angelic Healing Aura Spray. I made it, and I will be selling them soon. But this one has frankincense and sandalwood, and there are a couple of crystals in there. And I did channel energy into it to help us connect with angels. So I'm going to spray some on my hand and just spray around you. And when I watch videos like this, I always imagine the feel of the mist hitting me. I think I'm going to spray some on myself as well. So I always imagine the way it feels when the spray, like the mist, hits me. And that helps me visualize the energies that are coming through. So if that resonates with you, just visualize the energies of that spray, because I'm sending the energies to you through here, but sometimes it's hard to feel it if you don't have some sort of connection with it. But so this is Divine Connection, and it is to help our connection with the divine, connect with Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Metatron, and so they can hear our prayers and send them to where they need to go and really facilitate that connection. So not only are they hearing our prayers, but we're taking the time to hear their answers. So close your eyes if you'd like, and think about what you want out of this change. Allow yourself to feel the feelings that are associated with this change. Are you afraid? Or are you excited? Are you sad? Feel the feelings so you can just let them flow through you. And that way you can bring in better things that will help you get through this change. That spray smells so good. I'm smelling it on me now, and it's just making me happy. And that's another thing, when you're going through changes, a lot of times it can be hard to remember to do things that make you happy. But I encourage you to, even if it's just one little thing a day, just do something that makes you feel good, something that makes you happy, whatever that may be. and just allow yourself to feel happy and feel good after you've let those other emotions go through you. Because it is important to feel the fear if that's what you're feeling. Feel the sadness if that's what you're feeling. You don't want to push it down and stuff it away, because it'll just bottle up and it won't come out in a healthy way. So just allow yourself to feel those feelings, whatever you feel about this change in your life, and let it go. Let it flow through you. And then once that has passed, do what makes you happy. Color or paint or meditate. Play putt-putt golf. Whatever makes you happy, do more of it. Because I know that's something that I've been working on lately, is that with this big change, I've been feeling anxious and sad even, and so I started tuning out, doing things that would just numb my mind so I wouldn't have to think about how I was really feeling. But then I started just feeling my feelings and then allowing myself to kind of get back to old routines that I actually enjoyed doing. I hadn't worked out in a long time and I finally started again. So I felt good doing that. That was something that I enjoyed doing before that I still enjoy doing. So whatever it is you enjoy, do it. Do that thing. And now I want to use the self-love spray, which will help us connect with our heart chakras. And this spray I made with rose and geranium essential oils. And I'm going to spray a little bit on you and a little bit on my hand and myself. I like to spray this one on my heart chakra. And this one just smells really floral. I really like it. And this one will help us connect with Archangel Raphael and the healing and love angels. So just envision the spray, the energy of it wafting over you. Close your eyes if you haven't already, unless you don't want to. It's your choice. And connect with your heart. What is your heart feeling at this moment? Take care of yourself. It can be really easy to forget self-care when we're going through changes. We might be so anxious, so stuck in our fear or whatever other emotions, our anger, our sadness, that we forget to take care of ourselves. Love yourself enough to do what feels good. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. What do you want to do? Do you feel like these changes are taking you to a better place? What does that better place look like for you? Allow the angels to send you messages. What messages are you hearing? Whatever thoughts pop into your head first, trust it. Protect your energy. I feel like that's really important when we're going through changes. That sometimes our spiritual practices can fall by the wayside and we don't think about them. And we're just so caught up in whatever changes are going on for us that we forget to meditate, we forget to just light a candle and set an intention. We forget to journal, we forget all of our tools and our practices. But take this time to start again. I fell off. I stopped recording videos for a while. I stopped meditating for a while too. And I really just wasn't fully in my practice. And it didn't feel good, but I didn't want to force myself either. But now I feel good. I feel like I can do this. I feel ready to recommit to my practice. Even just adjust what that looks like. I feel like the crown chakra is opening up and divine guidance is pouring down into it, down through all of our chakras, grounding us, connecting us with the earth and the whole universe. Know that you're not alone during these changes. They can be hard, especially if you feel like you're doing it all yourself. But you're not alone. The angels are with you. Your spirit guides, guardian angels, your ancestors, your family, your friends, whoever you're connected with, they're with you. And I'm sure that they're willing to help you if you ask. Even if it's just a conversation about how you're feeling or what's going on in your life. Sometimes we just need someone to talk to. And allow this divine guidance to just flow through you. If it doesn't make itself known to you right away, trust that it's there and that you'll have that aha moment when it's perfect timing. Because remember, the heart card said to wait. Maybe we need to wait a little bit for that divine guidance to just come in and that light bulb to go off for us. Right now we need to relax. Let's take some time to connect with ourselves, connect with our hearts. And breathe. Take a moment to just breathe. A lot of times when we're going through big changes, even little changes, we hold our breath and we forget how important it is to breathe. You can exhale now. It's okay. Allow your body to be filled with light, your energetic body, your physical body. Fill yourself up with as much light as you can, or as you're willing. And anchor that light into the earth. Ground yourself. As a child of the cosmos, we are able to just bring so much light into ourselves. But we can also share it. When you ground that light into the earth and you anchor it, you're allowing it to spread out. So that the light that you feel within you can be felt by others around you. And that may not be easy right now. But if you have the intention for that to happen, just trust that it's happening, that it's working. I almost feel like big emotions want to come up, and some people might want that to just be stuffed down, like, oh, I don't want to feel those, but allow yourself to feel them. I feel like this big release is just waiting to happen, and if we allow it to, it will. And we'll feel so much better for it. Just channeling energy from the angels, from your spirit guides, my spirit guides, the ancestors, helping spirits, for our highest and greatest good. Channeling that energy into you, into me, into the collective, everyone who is willing to receive only as much as you're ready for your highest and greatest good. And if you're not willing to receive, then you won't. You have free will. Now I want to do a little bit of cord cutting. This is my selenite wand, and it's a favorite of mine to do cord cutting. So we are going to cut the cords that no longer serve you or any of us during these changes. So if you have anything in mind, cords that you want cut, then now is a good time to have that in mind, to visualize that cord being cut. We'll call in Archangel Michael to help with this. And we're just getting rid of all the cords to the past. We're going through changes now, and certain things of our past no longer serve us. So we're just cutting those cords. And you might feel like an energetic pop or something. Maybe some of you will. It's okay. Nothing's going wrong. It's just that energy leaving your energy field because you don't need it anymore. I feel like there are a lot of cords that need to be cut. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as we are willing to have those cords severed for us. Not just cords that we personally want to get rid of, but cords that the angels feel we don't need anymore. We don't need these particular attachments. Maybe it's cords that connected you to certain people. You don't need those anymore. We can just pluck them away and cast them off. Cut those cords. Maybe it's to a habit. Maybe there's a bad habit that you no longer need. It doesn't serve you, so let's cut that cord. Maybe it's to a mindset. You don't need this particular mindset anymore. It doesn't serve you. So let's cut that cord. And you might feel a little raw, emotional, especially when it comes to cord cutting and releasing things that no longer serve you. Just allow it. It's okay. It's okay to feel these feelings. Okay, I feel refreshed after that. Like, okay, cords are cut. So now I want to light my sage again, and we're just gonna clear this space. Clear away any lingering debris that may be around, that may have shaken loose from cord cutting or from emotions that came up during the channeling. Just clearing that away, because it no longer serves you. Clear it away. Just allow the smoke to envelop you. And fill the spaces that those little cords might have left behind. And filling those cords that we cut that no longer serve us with positive energy, with healing energy, cleansing energy. This is a new start for us. This is an opportunity for growth and healing. Just allow the love and the light and the cleansing, and I feel protection even. Allow all of that to flow through you. You're safe. You're protected. Whew. Well, I feel like that's it for this session. I feel really good, and I hope you do too. I personally needed that, and I'm sure some of you out there really needed it. And I just want to say to take what resonates with you about this session and leave the rest. And as always, there's no time limit on the card reading, on the healing. you can watch this right after I upload it or years later. You can watch it as many times as you want, and you might take something new from it each and every time. But I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what resonated with you. Let me know if there are any subjects you want me to do healing sessions for or things to talk about. And I will see you all next time. Bye.